I'm Karly Jewell, pop rocker from Melbourne, Australia. I've got a new song out, Sad Girl, and yeah, got a band as well, with Shannon, Mick, and Mars. And yeah,
Beautiful. Carly, thanks for joining us tonight.
thanks so much. We got there in the end.
Yeah, man, it took us probably, 12 hours nearly to get it done, but we got there.
No one
So
has to know about behind the scenes.
we won't tell them about our stuff up behind the scenes at all. So as you mentioned, you're releasing your cracking new single Sad Girl this Friday, June the 14th. So how are you feeling about it?
I am so excited because I've been sitting on this song for months now, like since last year, I believe. And yeah, it's just knowing how it turned out was really exciting, and yeah, just to be able to share it, it's just waiting and waiting and waiting. And yeah, I think yeah, I'm excited now. Got a label behind me and heaps of cool stuff coming up, which we'll talk about later. And yeah, it's just like now's the right time to get this song out. So I'm pleased I held on to it, and yeah,
Good things come to those who wait, they say.
that's it. And it's a cool song.
It is. I was just about to say that. So tell us a bit more about Sad Girl from a musical point of view and what you were going for.
Well, with that song, I guess I guess I think about myself as a songwriter a lot, and I'm like, I'm known to, cross over to that kind of dark, sad stuff, but I've always made it rock and, very blended genres together. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to write a song about me, I guess, really, really about me. And I was like, well, it's been my greatest superpower to be a sad person and have so much life experience, and having so many things happen, that have been, hard to get through and traumatizing and all that kind of stuff. And um I was just like, you know what? I love doing what I do, and I don't care if I'm a sad girl or not. Like, you can't, you can still have fun with it. And I just really wanted I love pop music, and I guess with the first album, I really did like the hard hitting rock. And this time, when I went to work with Stuart, I was like, I want to make a pop rock album. I want that pop, that love of dance and jumping around, having a good time to really come through. It's all about the good times now.
It is indeed. It is indeed. Now you say "Sad Girl" is a bit about you and your life, but how does the song progress as it goes through? Like, are you a happy girl by the end of it?
Oh yeah, all the way. I'm happy from the start because it's just like, I might be a sad girl singing sad songs, but you don't have to like me, and I don't give a
Rats.
F-U-C-K. I'm just having fun with it, and I'm just doing what I love, and it is a really happy song. Like, I'm proud to be who I am, and it's hard to say that you're proud of yourself, and I really am. And my grandfather taught me so much, and when he passed away, it was just my mission to use absolutely everything he taught me and just go for it. Now I got to carry that. It's my turn to follow in his footsteps, and I reckon he'd be proud of this, even the big swear word in it. As long as it has a bloody good hook, he used to say to me, and I'm telling you right now, this song's got the hooks.
Good. Now it's still a rock song at its core, but it's not as full on as what people expect from you. Like I'll cut short of saying it's a ballad, but it's a lot more even tempoed and structured than people are used to from you.
Yeah, because I like to like go down a bit of a journey in some of my songs, and yeah, like these ones, I kind of wanted to just be straightforward, like that very pop kind of rock sound, and just make it very cool, cooler than before.
Well said. Now, is Sad Girl a standalone single or is it part of a bigger album picture?
Well, I just went in to record my first 5 tracks, and you know put them together and kind of have them there ready to either, maybe someone might say, hey, like, this girl writes all right songs, and believe in me and want to help jump on board, or I'm always kind of working away with a bigger picture in my head, to get songs done and, present them out. And I was pretty lucky that, that opportunity actually came around by having these 5 songs, and I wasn't really sure what it was gonna be, but I knew once I started working with Stuart, I wouldn't work with anyone else. Like, he set the bar so high, that I was like, I'll be back to do the rest of the songs I continue to write while ever we're here. So that's it, Stuart. It's you and I now, and yeah, it'll come be an album.
Yeah. And is that song a good representation of what to expect from the rest of it, or is that just a part of it?
Yeah, look, I think because I write from feeling, like, I don't kind of box it in, like, there's just gonna be that style of every single song. There's some big ballads coming. There's a, big piano kind of set sound song, and yeah, there's a little bit of everything, but it's happy. It's a bit more poppy.
Yeah, cool. Now, you spoke about opportunities before and putting yourself in a position where opportunities can come at you, and that came your way in the form of new Australian label XMusic, who you recently signed with. So, firstly, congratulations.
Thanks so much.
No worries. So, what does something like that mean to you as a band, having label representation and by someone as solid as XMusic?
Look, I'm really honored, and just to have someone like really believe in me and hear the songs, and and to recognize how hard I've worked as well. I've been at this for the last 14 years, and I don't give up. So one, that makes me feel good that a label can take me on and go, well, this girl just does not give up, like, she's not gonna stop. um and to just help with that bigger reach, because sometimes you can't do it on your own. When you get to that certain point, it's like you need help, and I definitely needed that help. And it's just, I'm so grateful, and it's a huge opportunity, and I can't thank Tim enough for taking me on board. And yeah, like, I'm just going to keep the songs coming.
Very good. Now, you also recently got a new bass player in the form of Mick. So, introduce us to him and tell us what he brings to the band.
Mick Jones. Now, he's a machine. I love Mick. I actually met Mick when I first moved to Melbourne. So I've known him for like 14, 15 years now. And he's just the best guy I know. And, I've watched him throughout the years play in different bands, do session stuff, do touring, absolutely everything. And because I am so, I go from genre to genre and kind of bring all kinds of elements into the songs. He was just going to be the perfect, bass player for me to be able to go through that. And, if you're going to do all these cool things, like, you want to do this stuff with your mates. But at the same time, like, Mick's a hard worker, and he's dedicated, and he just doesn't stop. And yeah, since Mick jumped on board, like, it's just brought a new energy, a new life to the songs. It's just, yeah, I'm really excited to do this now with Mick. And we played our last show a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, that energy was just locked in, and it was tight, and yeah, we just felt like we're ready. Unstoppable.
Yeah. Now, the other exciting news for the Karly Jewell and your band is you're off to Japan again very shortly. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we leave on Monday. Um and we're going over for our second tour now, to do 2 weeks of shows. Last time we went for 5 days. Oh, we did 5 shows last time, and we kind of got to the last one, and we were like, man, can we go back to the first place and do this all again? So we said to the tour manager, you free next year? And he's like, yeah, when? I was like, it's good weather now. I was like, same time next year. I go, but I'll make it a week later so I can have my birthday in Japan. um, so yeah, we locked Nick in, and hit Aaron back up at Paranormal Activities and said we want to come back next year, but we're going to do 2 weeks instead. So we absolutely fell in love with Japan. The response was just insane. I even went down to Tower Records to see if they had any of my albums left from last time, and they'd sold out, which was just like huge. The previous label I was with a couple of years ago when I did the album got us in there. So yeah, that was that was insane to just have that happen. You know, and just the way, like, the respect and the way these musicians work together and the venues, and you know, every night you play into a packed room and you don't even know these people. They're proud and they want to be a part, and just makes you want to be a better person, man. I would live there in a heartbeat. Like, it's just the most amazing place I've ever been.
Yeah, I'll second all of that. I've been there a couple of times and it's shit hot.
Yeah.
So what about after that? When you come back from Japan, what do you got planned?
Just finishing up a couple of tracks, and then I'll, yeah, just be working. I might do a few acoustic things in between. I'm looking at doing, and then I've got videos to make, so I've locked in. Foldsy knows we've got 4 more videos to make as soon as I get back. So it'll be, yeah, a lot of hard work, videos, few acoustic shows, and then October I'm back to recording with Stuart to yeah, just keep smashing out the tracks.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, Sad Girl is premiering in heavy this Friday, June 14th. It'll be available on all your usual streaming channels as well. And she's a cracker of a song, mate, so I look forward to hearing the rest of them.
Oh, I can't wait. It's like, just having these is like, it's like, yeah, I'm so excited. I've never had such huge songs, like, and you know, just I learnt so much also working with Stuart that I've, like, yeah, I just can't believe they're so big. I didn't know what to do with them. I actually told Stuart, when I leave, I'll have to ring you because I don't think I know what to do with big songs like this. And then, you know, Tim had a listen, and he'll help me out.
I bet you
We
will.
won't get it wrong.